I hope you enjoyed reading that blog post. This happens to be a topic that I'm extremely passionate about. But before I get into it, as you can see, I'm a little bit under the weather, kind of run down a little bit, I suppose, but I'm back. And like I mentioned a few weeks ago, I have dedicated myself and committed myself to Brandentity. So no little cold is going to prevent me from sharing this message with you, with the hope that it reaches thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of lives from around the world. But before I go into the message, I want to share one more thing, an update actually. I was published once again last week on My Daily Insights. What an honor to be published twice on My Daily Insights in 1 month. And the story, it's called The Lemon Squeeze. And I've shared it with you if you click on the link. But this story is literally profound. I spoke about a gentleman named Danny, who's someone in my family. He has fear, like many of us do. But the point behind the lemon squeeze, the concept, the philosophy, is one that he not only looked his fear in the eye, but he conquered it. And he did not allow himself to have his fear prevent him from accomplishing a goal that he wanted to achieve. It's symbolic in so many ways, and I know that you can relate with it. So my hope is that you share this message. It's already gone out to thousands and thousands of people as a result of My Daily Insights, and I hope it goes out to thousands and thousands more because of all of you. I also would like to welcome over 390 new subscribers as a result of that publication. Welcome to Brandentity, and get ready for an adventure of a lifetime. So now let's talk about the dreamer's disease, something that I hope inflicts all of you as a result of reading this message. So when Lindsay and I were in Costa Rica and immersing ourselves in this culture, one of the things we decided to do was take a trip on horseback through coffee plantations, and just take it from my word, the most beautiful sights I've ever seen in my life, through rainforests and just the lush vegetation that Costa Rica is known for. And as we spoke with our guide, a 57-year-old gentleman who just enjoyed life, the simple things in life, he shared that he was born in Italy and born into a family who believed that material wealth was pretty much the extent of your being. But he decided to take a different path, a path that made more sense to him, a path that was congruent. And in turn, he moved to Costa Rica, and he never looked back. And he lived in a small home, and he was married, and he had children, and he rode horses, and he cared for the coffee plantation, and he loved his life. But then he looked me in the eyes, and he said to me, "But Jared, I have a dream, that someday I'll be able to purchase a plot of land on the Pacific coast of Costa Rica and become a welder. Not because I want to make money, but simply because I love it. I know my dream will become a reality." This is a 57-year-old man who told me his dream. And the point is that it's never too late to dream. The age of the audience that reads Brandentity is typically between their 30s and 50s. Too old to dream. Is that true? Because I'm going to say it's not. Because when we were 5, 6, 7, or whatever it was, we dreamed of being a fireman and then maybe a New York Yankee or a ballerina or the President of the United States. We were able to dream. We were able to fantasize. Until we were told to be more realistic. Take a more stable path through life. But I'm here to tell you that a life without dream is a life without living. Dreams are what will enable you to get out of bed in the morning with that fire inside, just knowing that anything is possible that day. Yes, there are extremes, where one day you'll feel like you could take over the world, and the next, the world might be taking over you when it comes to your dream. But if you remain focused, just like that gentleman, just like our tour guide, as to what you want your dream to be, it will manifest, because you will never allow something to stand in your path. So many people may say, how do you do it? And for me, the way that I work with my dream, because I'm a dreamer, is that I share it with the world. Everybody that I know knows what I want to accomplish in my life. They know that I want to grow Brandentity to literally hundreds of thousands of people. They know that I want to have seminars where I have 10 and 15,000 people in the audience. These are my dreams. They know that I want to start a nonprofit for children who've been born in trying circumstances, whether it's because of a divorce, drugs, socioeconomics, whatever it might be. And I want to provide them with a place to go, in essence, a beacon of hope in their extremely convoluted world, so that they too can begin to dream. This is what my dream is. Big, lofty dreams on a national scale. I want to help thousands, if not millions of people from around the world. And the way that I accomplish my dreams is I share them. And as a result of sharing them, my people challenge me all the time. But with each challenge results in a moment of clarity, as I become that much clearer and focused on what I intend on achieving. So that's what works for me, is I share my dreams. But that might not work for you, because there's always critics. people that are going to put you down because they're jealous that you're able to dream. And if you're not strong enough, you don't have the wherewithal to look that critic in the eye and say that this is my dream and I will accomplish it, then don't share it with them, because it's going to be deflating. It's going to extinguish your dream. And instead, look in the mirror and tell yourself every day that this is what my dream is. This is what it consists of, and I won't stop until I achieve it. But if you truly are able to share your dreams with the world, then I encourage you to do so. Pretend like you're standing on the top of the Statue of Liberty and you can scream your dream out to the world. You want everybody to know what you're going to accomplish. That is what I recommend, because it's exciting. And you never know who's going to hear your dream and potentially help you make it a reality. So put it out there, because I believe that what we put out there will come back to us full force. And as a result, your dream will manifest and you will be inflicted with the dreamer's disease. So I hope this message resonated with you. And if it didn't, it might be because you're not dreaming, or you're not dreaming big enough. So allow this message to challenge you, the same way that this guy challenged me and forced me to realize that you're never too old to dream. On a side note, another update, I told you there's many exciting things going on in my life. Lindsay and I will be moving to Virginia next week. This is incredibly exciting because she was accepted into a volunteer program. It's been her dream, part of her dreamer's disease. And she's going to be able to accomplish one of her missions in life. And I feel so fortunate to be able to support her on this quest. But what I want you to realize is that this experience is going to lead to incredible growth. And I plan on documenting it and sharing it with all of you, because that's what Brandentity is about. It's about transparency. It's about revealing where growth takes place so that everybody else around us can grow as well and become that much clearer with their identity. In essence, who they are, what they stand for, and ultimately, what makes you, you. So thank you for taking the time to read this message, watch this video, and become inflicted with the dreamer's disease. Have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye.